these are techniques that I've heard before. But is there anything else? Any other? How did you call them? Limiting emotions, I think, or even like emotions in general
Mhm.
that we didn't talk about and that entrepreneurs should pay attention to that we didn't talk about.
Irritation, frustration, and also probably depression. And I'm not talking about clinical depression, but that sense of I'm feeling really low right now. I don't have the energy. That's the one I would definitely pay attention to, because often what happens is it's all depression happens when we turn all of that anger and frustration inside. And I always say we've got an internal toxin vat.
Mm,
And and what it does, it fills up over time. And if we don't let it out every now and then, it turns inward. So what I would recommend is recognize that you're angry, that you're frustrated, that you're depressed. Talk to somebody. I generally teach my clients to build a circle of sunshine people, people they can talk to who lift them up, people who don't fix things. These entrepreneurs and people who work by themselves generally try to fix things by themselves. They think they can deal with it, but what really helps us get through is the community we've got around us. And when you've got sunshine people, if I know that you're my sunshine person and we've got an agreement, and I can go, geez, I can't deal with this right now. I'm frustrated, I'm angry, or I'm really sad. And I give you a call and I say, Laurent, are you available for 5 minutes? And you go, sure. Then what I would do is I would say, thank you. I need to have a vent. And then I
mm.
would just go, this is what's really bugging me right now. And it's just what's really bugging me right now. Not yesterday, not 5 years ago, but right now. Because my willpower vat is empty and my toxin vat is full. And I really just need to empty it out. But as a sunshine person, you don't fix it. You don't go, have you tried this? Have you tried that? You just listen, and you're empathetic. So what you say is things like, that sounds really challenging, or gee, yeah, that's tough. But a lot of the time, people don't want to go to somebody else because they hear, have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done that? I mean, I was unwell last week. I can't tell you how many people asked me whether I was taking vitamin C and zinc, and whether I was taking bone broth, and doing all of these things. I am. I'm hearing,
Sure.
I just really want to hear, I'm sorry you're sick. I'm sorry this is difficult. And the same thing goes when somebody hits a roadblock as an entrepreneur. And when I
Yeah.
have a sunshine person, I get to sit there and I get to actually have a release. I have somebody who holds me, that doesn't give me the literal tissue, but sits there and says, "Oh gosh, not again. Oh, that sounds really awful." But it's just a letting it go and then resetting yourself.
Sunshine people. I love it.
Sunshine people.
Not mentors. Sunshine people. People
No.
who just listen to you
Yeah.
and just are there just to, yeah, be an ear,
Yeah.
and they don't want to fix you. That's very important. They don't want to fix you. You're right. So many people wants to fix you.
Sometimes we just don't want to be fixed. We just want to understand. Yes, that sounds really frustrating. It's just, okay, you have a right to be angry. You have a right
Mm,
to be frustrated. And that's perfectly okay. We all are allowed to have these emotions. It's what we do with them that really matters. If you're sitting on this and you keep storing it, it's not going to be good for you or the people around you.
you can't control your emotions, but you can control the how you react to them.
Yes. I don't like controlling emotions. I can say, I would recommend you say you manage your emotions, because
Mm,
that's because it's really, what's really important is that you know your triggers. If you
mm.
know what your triggers are, then start negotiating them. And that doesn't mean that you now go, Laurent, like I go to you and I go, Laurent, when you do this, that really triggers me. Stop doing that. It's about saying to somebody, this is what's happening when I hear you say this. Could we find a way of dealing with that? Unless it's something that's completely unique to that person, it's something that makes up their personality, then it's really hard to ask them to make a change.